Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's doing awesome. And yeah, had a great freaking combo with Russ, aka Shartimus Prime. And for those who don't know, Shartimus is one of the biggest toy reviewers on YouTube, with over 500,000 subscribers. So it's kind of a big deal. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, but I had met Ross previously at San Diego Comic Con. I think it was 2016, and we finally hooked up on this podcast. I hit him up. I'm like, dude, let's have a conversation. And I'm very grateful for his time. Dude, it's funny because I don't think we really talk toys. So that was awesome. I loved the conversation. Like I said, it was amazing. We talked about food, and just more food. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy the conversation. There's some toy stuff sprinkled there, but some TV guide stuff too. Just, of course, that's exactly what you would think. TV guide. But yeah, I appreciate you guys listening. I appreciate you guys watching, and enjoy this conversation, man, because I had a lot of fun, and I can't wait to have him back and talk toys this time. Or maybe we'll keep talking food. Anyways, guys, and for those, which I'm sure Shartimus viewers, if you have kids, this is going to be an adult podcast. There's going to be a lot of swearing, more from my part, but I'm just giving you a heads up. I don't want you sitting there with your little kids that you might watch Shartimus with, and then, people drop F-bombs left and right. So just a full warning for those on YouTube and even on the podcast, In the podcast, you can see the little E for explicit, but on YouTube, you never know. So please do not watch with your kids because they're going to be swearing. Anyways, love you guys, and yeah, enjoy. I'm out. Espérate. Ahí te escucho.
Hey, what's up, bro?
What's happening, Papi Chulo? Yes,
right.
I can. Listen, I appreciate your time. Damn, bro.
Oh, real? Yeah, of course. Yeah, thanks for the invite. Hold on, let me shut the Shartimus up real quick because he's talking. Okay. Sorry, I had to go back and watch an old video because I wanted to do a shout out. Someone sent me a Hulk toy and I couldn't remember the guy's name, so I had to go back and watch the video. It's like, I gotta make a note,
Yep. Props, I feel on that one, pero papi, ¿cómo está todo, man? How are you doing, man?
Good. I've been, I took a little. I already told you I took my little break and everything, so that's good. Oh, I gotta change the backdrop over here. I cleaned up a little bit, so I'm just trying to.
Papi, tranquilo. Listen, this is not qué sé yo. This is fuck it, bro. You can have your underwear hanging back there. I don't give a shit.
Oh yeah. What about the China back there? Is that okay?
And man, put a light on that, please.
Yes, yeah, of course.
Ay, diablo, this guy. We've been rehearsing this for a week, so I'm glad he got it right.
Yeah, I got the lighting. Let me. I'm trying to.
Man, so how's the fam? How you guys doing?
Doing pretty good. My I can't complain. I got my kids are doing all right, and yeah, I can't complain. My 3-year-old is like at that. Your son's like 5 or 6.
He's 5. He's just turned 5,
right?
Yep.
Yeah. My oldest daughter is 3, and she's at the stage right now where she's asking like questions for everything, like why, why
Yep.
Like, oh no, it's like in the movies. It's just like how they said. And then like the 1-year-old, like my wife and I are like está poquito pendejada. Like she kind of like taking a long time for everything, and a little on the slow side with speaking, and so we'll give it time and everything. We'll see. How about you? How's you and the fam doing?
Everything's good, papi. Gracias a Dios. I mean, the kid's good. He hasn't got over the stage of asking, so many goddamn questions. Así que it's always the same. So whether playing Smash Brothers on my on the freaking Switch, which I'm a little nervous because he's just started using it. I don't want him to break it. He's good, pero lo estoy mirando and he's like, want to hit this bitch. And so he's like, he gets into it. So I'm like, oh, take it easy, bro. That's the console. Like, if you break that, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but everybody's good. Everybody's healthy. I know. I think, did all you guys get COVID?
Yeah. We all got fucking COVID. Yeah.
So I'm glad everybody, you all beat that shit and you're doing good, right? No side effects, no lasting, can't taste shit. Because I have a friend that got COVID, can't taste anything yet. But usted también?
Yeah. Ahorita, yeah, everything now is fine, but like, but my wife was sick for like a long time, and she was like losing her hair for months.
Yeah, I have another friend that was losing her hair. She's older, and she was losing her hair, which is crazy, dude. Like, you don't think about that. Te da un virus. You're like, that's it. Fucking hair falling. You're like, oh my god.
Yeah. And no, she was like, and she like pulled it out. She's like, look at this, and everywhere in the house, like if you walk anywhere barefoot, like you're gonna have hair stuck under your feet. Like it was crazy. Really weird. And she felt shitty for a while, but like, but after like 3 or 4 months, she started to feel okay again and a lot better. And so we're doing good, and hopefully, we don't get a second.
Yeah, that's it. Hopefully that's it. You got it once and that's it, please.
Yeah. I don't want to do that shit again. Yeah. I hope you guys stay safe and never ever get it. Never.
I know. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're trying. We try to be safe and whatnot, but you never know, because we have the small circle that we have here that we hang out with. Everybody got COVID. Like those people, they got COVID and they got COVID. We're like, oh my god. Holy shit. Like it's right there. Like it's right next door. Like it was. It's not there anymore. But you know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. Like shit. Like and then like I like hanging out with people. So you try to like keep this small circle to stay sane. And even in that small circle, shit just anything can happen.
We got it from my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law is how we got it. Yeah. So we were like real close. Like that was like the tough thing, is not letting the grandmothers see their grandkids, so we weren't, my youngest had her first birthday, and that's where we kind of like slipped. We're like, well, I should be okay. It's gonna be okay. Like, we're gonna be fine. And then sure enough,
fucking bad luck, mano. Bam.
Yeah. So now we're always like all super paranoid about it and shit. So
yeah. I mean, better be safe than sorry,
Yeah. Or be sorry again.
Or be sorry again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because even though you got through it, like it wasn't like a week. Oh, okay, now we're good. Like it took a few months. Even with my friend over here, dude, she took like it was like a month and a half, and she was feeling like shit. So, I don't wish it on anybody, dude.
Yeah, for real. Even like the biggest assholes, like
I don't know. Maybe maybe a little bit.
Yeah, maybe like. Well, I mean, like, if you want to get like Jeffrey Epstein, like, yeah, those fuckers can get it and get the slow dying one. You know what I mean?
100%. Anybody that rapes little kids, please.
Yeah.
Please.
50 COVIDs, all the COVIDs.
But anyway.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's switch it out from real life, and let's go into what we do and what we love.
Yeah.
And the first thing I'm gonna, I got so many, questions and shit I want to ask you, but I just saw Super 7, bro, and they just revealed the goddamn tank from Thundercats, the Thunder Tank.
Oh, yeah. They went. Are we doing the interview right now? Did it already start?
Hell yeah, man! This shit.
Oh shit! Well, let me get my water. Hold on.
Papi, tranquilo. Do your thing, son.
Oh, hold on. I didn't know I didn't know it was official yet.
Listen. Okay. It's all good, bro. If you need to go get ready. It's all good. Pero man, that Thunder Tank, that's like a childhood dream. Like I can't explain how excited, pumped up I am for that fucking tank.
I gotta look it up again just because
it's massive.
I'm pretty sure like what I saw. I try, oh shit. Yeah, I tried.
This guy. Yeah, I tried. Oh shit.
But yeah, that's the picture I was looking at earlier today.
That's it. Look at Lionel. That's a 6-inch figure, bro. On top of that thing.
Oh, fuck. Sorry.
There's only a few machines, robots that get me as aroused as that fucking Thunder Tank, bro. I forgot. Is it Thunder Tank? I forget the name right now. I'm so excited right now. But either way,
Tank,
it's
right?
okay. Yeah, right. Panthros tank. Who gives a shit? It's amazing.
Yeah.
Thunder
Tank. Yeah.
Yeah, the Thunder Tank, right? Yeah. It's but Panthros the only one that drives it. Nobody drives it.
Right. Yeah. That was Panthros whip. Yeah.
Don't touch my whip, son. Don't change the radio. This is my shit, bro. But that design, bro. Oh.
What's the price tag looking like on it? I'm curious.
It's just probably gonna be
600,
400, 500, 600,
500, 600. Shouldn't be 600 though, right?
I hope so. I hope not. But you never know. You never know, because I don't know how many they're gonna make.
Oh shit! I don't even know.
But either way,
like the Snake Mountain was like 600, I think, right? So this should be closer to like 300 to 400, like you're saying. I think.
Hopefully it'll be $299. Please $299, $350.
Yeah. Hopefully $299. But like the regular figures are like $40 to $50 a piece, though, right? So
that's what I'm saying. They don't make that many, so the prices are a little bit higher. So that tank, I don't know how many people are gonna buy it. I'm sure they're gonna make it to order like they do with like the Conan figures and shit. Because I'm sure the tooling on that shit was expensive as fuck. I cannot. I just like it blows my mind that they actually made it. Mm-hmm. So like. That's a grill for me. I don't give a shit what price it is. I don't care what anybody thinks. That's a grill. Like, that is just, oh my God, bro.
I have been trying, like, Super 7 is one of those companies where I am fighting them. Like, I am trying to resist as much as I can. I haven't fallen in yet, but I'm trying to not get persuaded. And it's like every time I look at their stuff, I mean, I have their TMNT Baxter Stockman pre-ordered. Mm-hmm. Because it looks
that doesn't seem like much of a fight. It looks like you lost already. You already have a pre-order, buddy. That's it. That's the hook, papi. Cuando te llegue esa figura, bro, mira.
It's a wrap, son. I know. They're gonna put me in for more.
It's a wrap, son.
But I figure if it's an obscure character like Baxter and it's just one, then I feel like I'll be okay. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm getting a Ninja Turtle and then I'm gonna be like, shit, I gotta get all the other Ninja Turtles, or it's not like I'm getting Bebop but not Rocksteady. You know what I mean? Like it's just Baxter all by himself. I think I'll be all right.
You do know we collect toys and we just don't stop. So explain to me how you're gonna resist. Did you see they're gonna do Silverhawks too? I don't know if you ever saw Silverhawks.
I love Silverhawks,
bruh, and they're gonna make Silverhawk toys like. Jesus.
Okay, so yeah, that's okay. So
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's a wrap, son.
It's a wrap. I'm done. Okay, Silverhawks. I've always wanted those because I love that they're using vac metal. Are they going full?
I don't know. We got a teaser of a bunch of different licenses, in the form of the 7, and one of the lines you can clearly see it's Silverhawks. So how are they gonna cast them, produce them? I hope they do what you just said. But I'm excited, dude, because the designs for Silverhawks was fucking awesome. So.
Okay, yeah. So I gotta start thinking about which more hot toys to sell, because it's like that's jeez, I've been getting I've been falling victim to more and more stuff and find myself making more and more of a pile of stuff to sell. So it's good. It's good.
That happens to all of us, dude. It happens to all of us.
Sell some stuff, get more stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Make my wife upset, but make her happy, tell her I sold some stuff, and then make her upset, tell her I bought some stuff, and then make her happy again and sell some stuff, and then get stuff again.
Oh my God, my microphone. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you just fine. Sounds great.
I don't know what the fuck just happened. My microphone just stopped. Like, it just told me that my microphone stopped working. I have no idea what just happened.
I could hear you. I could hear you fine.
You can? Okay. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck just happened. It just stopped recording. Whatever. It happened to me. My poor computer is so old. Ay, Dios mío. It's like from 2010, bro. I'm glad you can hear me though. Pero, dude, I agree, dude. It happens to all of us, we all get into different, there's so much shit to collect, bro. I wish we were rich so we could like just collect everything, but we can't. You know?
Yeah. Well, you got to be rich and have like the huge mansion to fit everything in, so that you can enjoy it all.
A huge mansion. You need a own mansion. You need a different mansion for your shit, and then you know have a mansion for your like living space. Cause like you need a museum for real. We need a museum. Like the way we collect and buy shit, like we wish we could. We need a museum, dude. Like, we can't. Oh, my God. I wish I could buy everything, dude. Pero no se puede.
My goal is to, if I could ever get to the point to where I could afford an addition on the house. Because, like, the house I live in is pretty small. It's, and I have 2 daughters. So it's like, I want, like, if I can, one day it would be nice to be able to have, like, a second story. And then I could put my princesses in the top of the house.
Yeah.
And they could stay up there like Rapunzel. And then and then below will be the museum. And then downstairs I could have all the figures and everything, and they'll help protect the girls and stuff like that. Bro, it's a different mentality when you have little girls. I wanted to have a son hella bad, but like I got 2 girls instead.
2 girls, dude.
Yeah, 2 girls, but I mean, I love them to death. But I mean, the good thing is that they're delicate and they're gentle with everything, and I could play with my toys with them and stuff, and they don't get, like little boys like have to smash things and break things, and so they're really gentle and stuff, and they still like playing with the cars and everything, and my Transformers, and
that's what's up, bro. I expect those little girls to know everything about Transformers, Thundercats, TMNT, fucking everything.
Yep. They're
no excuses.
I'm teaching them early.
That's how it is, man. I don't want to see none of these little girls like. I want to see these girls like this kid comes around and be like, "What's up, bitch?"
Yeah.
Fucking on my face.
She's gonna own Comic-Con when we get back to Comic-Con.
Hey, if we ever get back to Comic-Con,
dude, God, man.
I mean, come on, bro. Like that's such a. I've been talking to a few people on here about the fact that we don't have Comic-Cons or any conventions, and it's like the way I met you in person was at a fucking Comic-Con. Like, there's a lot of happens in Comic-Cons. You met a lot of people, you network, you see a lot of shit in real life, in person, tangible. Like, it sucks not being able to go out, man.
Yeah. No, I really love it. Like, I really like all the events and all that shit. It's just it's so fun, and it's like an organized chaos too, you know what I mean? But like the chaos is still fun. Like when I ran into you, I didn't expect to see you, but then like after that, like we got to walk around together and hang out for a bit, you know what I mean? I didn't expect that to happen right there, but it was like an awesome moment that I didn't foresee.
Yeah. Me neither. I saw you. I'm like, yo, what's up, bitch? Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, what's up? Okay, bye.
Yeah,
okay,
let's go. Like, what are you doing? Let's go. So it's like I love that shit, and it's so precious to me that like even when I think back on it now, like all those moments, dude, I'm lucky to have been able to go to all the events that I was able to go to. And have moments like that. It's like that's what it's really about, right? Like when it really comes down to it, like there's that sharing the passion and everything. It really goes a long way in just making the whole
hell
thing
yeah, dude,
more fun. And
fucking hell yeah, dude. Like talking to people who love the same shit you do and understand your excitement, your pumpedness, this thing that a lot of people that don't know you or me and see your videos and they're like, oh, these people are fucking insane. Nah, bro, we're just excited because we love fucking toys. We love all this shit. Like, and to share it with people who understand and all that, man, it's priceless.
Yeah, it's dope. I mean, and everybody has like, I don't see collecting toys as really that different from like anything else too.
From anything else,
like people,
dude.
Like I mean, I'm not dogging anybody that's like into sports, but like as I get older and older, it's like when you see like the sports games and you see guys showing up with like the half blue and half orange on their face and the helmets and all that stuff, and like these guys are cosplayers.
Literally,
those are the cosplayers. And then you have people that are like collecting like the you know the
memorabilia,
cards,
cards,
like
jerseys, balls, fucking helmets signed. I mean, come on, it's the same
yeah,
shit.
yeah, it's the same shit. And I actually get excited. I saw somebody post a picture of like their 49ers collection. Like they have all these crazy 49ers helmets signed and jerseys and all and like all these photos and all this dope shit. And like I don't even collect that, but I was like, damn, that's sick. Like
You
that,
can appreciate it as a fucking
as
collector. You look at this shit like, damn, that's fucking badass.
yeah, yeah, especially because like when it's set up all nice, like I'm looking at yours right over there. It's like, you know, like when it's all nice. Oh
Yeah,
man,
I got my football stuff up here in that little corner.
oh cool.
You can see you got Peyton Manning and then
Oh,
some
I see,
Andrew
I
Luck
see.
and shit. It's far away in this shitty ass potato camera, but yeah.
It's
But either way, like you can appreciate a collection like when it's like, you know, it doesn't matter. Like when I was coming up with the concept for this fucking podcast, which you know, I was thinking about it as a YouTube series instead of a podcast. But then of course the pandemic happened, fucked everything up. But like I was thinking about just talking to people who collect everything, who have passions for different things. So you know, the first thing that came to mind was, what if somebody collects stamps or fucking bottle caps? Like to me, I don't give a shit about bottle caps, but I'm sure that person loves bottle caps, right? And they have a fucking awesome collection and all this shit, and they have a passion behind it. So like everybody collects different things, everybody displays different things. You know, my wife displays her flowers, her vases, her fucking candles and shit. Great. I display fucking Brawly, Goku, and fucking, you know, goddamn X-Men and all that shit. Like, what's the difference? Oh, yours are little cartoons for little kids. Come on, man. The MCU, everybody's digging that shit. It's not for little kids anymore, baby. It's not for little kids anymore.
No. Yeah. They've gone far away. But now that you mentioned all those different collections, could you guess what my very first collection was? I may have mentioned it once or twice, if ever, but it's like super obscure. But my very first collection as a kid.
So were you in the States? Were you born in the States?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was born here. My mom was born in Costa Rica, and my dad is from here. My dad's like, full on,
that's
like,
awesome. My neighbor, Yami, she's from Costa Rica. She makes some
cool. Otra tica. All right.
Bro, her cooking is awesome. It's funny
bro.
porque ella no habla inglés ni pa'l carajo. Like, she knows a little bit of English, but she's never learned English. You know, she lived in Costa Rica with her husband, who is Ray, my neighbor. He is a Puerto Rican who moved to New York, you know, early in his life. So he was raised in New York, whatever. But then they moved back to Costa Rica for I don't know, like 10, 15 years. Then they came back.
Oh, yeah.
Pero her tamales and her pasteles, because of course, you know, Ray being Puerto Rican, she gotta make pasteles. But the tamales, bro, oh my God, bro. Tamales. Oh my God. El arroz con pollo, oh my God.
Oh, arroz con pollo. What about, did she make any plátanos? Plátanos maduros?
Papi, pero I'm a pro making plátanos maduros, making tostones, or I think patacones, whatever you guys call them. Listen, it's a wrap. Pero yeah, dude, it's so funny.
Love that. Oh, dude, and queso para freír, like the queso frito, like, this is done, bro.
It's a rat.
Like, queso frito is like, that's like my birthday. Oh, and gallo pinto, like the way my mom, and I mean my wife does it now too. So my wife and I are almost the same ethnicity. Because like my mom, like she was born in Costa Rica, but like her family is Nicaragüense, so like the bloodline comes from Nicaragua. So the food is always like at the family parties, the food's always mixed. A lot of Nica food, actually more Nica food than anything, but like a lot of the Tico food is the same as the Nica food, so it changes and stuff. But like it's a lot of it's similar. Your bloodline is from Puerto Rico. Right?
Yep.
Okay, that's what I thought. So yeah, dude, like you guys have a lot of the similar food.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, like 100%. It's man.
We call it different things, but it's the same shit.
Yeah. The flavors, the palate.
Papi, sazón. Every time I make the sazón, look at me, sofrito. Like every time I make sofrito, I don't know if you know what sofrito is.
Is it sofrito? Is that
rice? No. So sofrito is when you grab it's like a paste, if you will, that Puerto Ricans, and I'm sure, you know, a lot of Latinos do, but like I learned it in Puerto Rico. So you grab culantro in English. We call it recao here in Puerto Rico. So in cilantro and onions and garlic and fucking a little bit of olive oil with some anato. And anyway, you just fucking put that in a fucking ¿cómo se llama esto? Food processor and just blend the shit out of it. So then it's a paste. So what I do is I put it in ice makers and I freeze it so then I can use it for like a year. You know, it never lasts a year because I cook the shit out of it. But that's every time I'm making something criollo, right? Like jello rice with beans or some chicken with, you know, like colored chicken, you know, to say it in simple terms, criollo chicken. I use some sofrito, so I put sofrito on there. So every time I make sofrito,
do you smear it on top or like when you
no. So it's the base. So before I even put, let's say I'm making rice, right? Or arroz con gandules or habichuela or beans or whatever. So I put that first. I make sure it melts, you know, because I have frozen. Make sure it melts, and then I put all the seasoning in there, and then I put the rice by itself, and I make sure it fucking gets some of that thing, and then I put the water, and then I put the beans, whatever beans they are. Así mismo. So it's like a paste. It's like a base for our food. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So bro. Every time I make, I give it to her. She fucking loves it, and then she makes some delicious fucking, you know, food. Like olvídate. Like food here between these two houses is fucking badass.
Oh, dude, you're making me so hungry right now. Just thinking about it. I just ate lunch too. You just ate lunch, but that's like my number one. It's my birthday. Like I told my wife, I'm like, look, if you don't know what to make me, if you don't know what to do, if it's my birthday or whatever, you don't know what to do. It's just Nika food. Like just go Nika food, and I will feel like a happy king, just with a big plate, like with chancho, gallo pinto, queso frito, and
I never had Nicaraguan food. Like I don't really have any friends that are Nicaraguan. I have Peruvian friends, again Costa Rican friends and shit, but I don't have any Nicaraguan friends. So I don't think I've ever had like Nicaraguan cuisine. So I'm excited to have the Nicaraguan cuisine.
Okay, well, if you're in the San Francisco Bay Area, you're gonna have some. So I'll make sure of it. You're gonna get it.
And listen. It was just funny. I was just talking to somebody who lives in Chicago. He's like, bro, we need to meet, blah blah blah. And I'm like, listen, if we meet, I'm bringing some churrasco and I'm bringing some sofrito and we're gonna fucking be cooking, bitch, because we need to cook. So the same thing to you, bro. If we ever meet, aquí, allá, it doesn't matter. We're gonna have to fucking cook some deliciousness, bro, because I love cooking, man. And I love eating new food that I've never tasted before, man. Oh my god, like when I started,
you'll love it. Fucking
Peruvian food, bro. The lomo saltado and shit. I was just like,
dude, there's a Peruvian place just down the street. Oh man, so good.
Oh, the culture, the way, you know, because Peruvians have, I don't know if it's Chinese, it's some Asian. I don't know if Chinese, Japanese, whatever, but like they have that Asian involved. Like it's just there's so much shit mezclado ahí, bro. That it's just oh my god, man. That the food is so. It's so delicious.
Like, I don't understand all of it, but
exactly.
I know that it's delicious. Like,
I love the food, and that's it, son. No me importa más nada. That's it. Pero it's just funny. We went in a food tangent.
I know. But it's like, I can't help it. I can't help it. I love it. Like whenever I go to New York, my friends took me to a Dominican place in New York City. I had mofongo. And
mofongo. I'm learning how to make mofongo. I've never really made mofongo. I made it twice already. I want to get it like perfect because I know how to make tostones. I know how to make maduro. Like that's easy. But mofongo is a little bit trickier. So I need, just getting that and then getting whatever protein, either camarones or chicken. And then, if it's going to be a garlic sauce or a criollo sauce, where I would use my sofrito. Like, I'm still working on that. That's something I'm learning. Pero I'm a bitch for every time I go to Puerto Rico, bro. Mofongo. Like, I tell my grandma, just make me some mofongo. And my grandma just like, she grabs some, I keep hitting the fucking. I'm so excited. I give it a shit. But like she just makes it out of like nothing, dude. Like de la nada, bro. Bam, done. I'm like, okay, beautiful. Cause she lives in the fucking mountain. Yeah, look, she's 93 years old. She don't give a shit. She knows how to do everything. Bam, done. But mofongo, I love mofongo.
I would love to visit Puerto Rico. I would love to visit. That would be. There's there's so many. Oh god, dude, there's so many places. But that's definitely has always been on my list.
Oh, Puerto Rico's beautiful, dude. Yeah, sure, it's going through a bunch of shit because of the economy, fucking the money stealing, all this bullshit. But it's still a beautiful island, dude.
Yeah, I mean that part. I mean, like Nicaragua has some things going on right now that hopefully wrap up.
Hopefully
later. There's like kind of there's like a little bit of I mean that kind of almost comes with the territory with South American, Central American countries. Is there's like a little bit fucked.
Yeah, siempre hay mierda, man. It's like, oh, god damn. Yeah. But like behind all that bullshit, if like you move all that bullshit aside, it's just beautiful countries.
Right.
Like
the
there's
culture,
no question.
Like the culture of it's like what really
the people, the real people, the people there, man. Like it's just like the people anywhere. Like sure, there's assholes everywhere. People are like, oh my god, I don't want to go here. There's assholes everywhere. Not everybody in that country or place is an asshole, and a lot of people are amazing and fucking welcoming, beautiful people, and and again, when it comes to the cooking, god, me olvídate, bro. Like, there's so much good food. Like, I went to Beijing, China, dude. The food there was amazing. The food was dude. For 3A, I worked. I was working for 3A and Ashley Wood and all this shit, and then. Well, actually, that was before that. Look, it was crazy. It was crazy. Like I've never been like I went to Puerto Rico, to Florida, and that was it. And then I've been to like Comic Con and whatnot. But to Beijing, China, bro, I've never been like out of the country, if you will. So it was amazing. Yeah. Dude, the food there was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah,
ridiculous, bro.
I've been there too. It's crazy.
Oh, so then you know, bro.
Dude,
then you know.
Like the Chinese food in the United States
is nothing.
Like just a little slice of the big pie. Like what we know in the United States, it's like Chinese food is just a little piece.
Yep.
They have all this other amazing food there that we don't even get over here because
100%.
They make it so that Americans buy it. You know what I mean? So they
Exacto. You gotta make it with a lot of sugar. Easy names like orange chicken, honey chicken. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. You can't call it whatever the fuck they call it over there. Like when I went over there and we went to dinner, it was they presented us with like it was a let me say that right, a duck restaurant, a duck, like a duck restaurant. So they had
Peking duck, right?
I can't remember the name of the fucking place, but they had like each duck's like fucking Instagram page, if you will. So here's this fucking duck. This is William. He's been here for fucking a year. He likes flying. He likes this and that. Bro, te lo juro. And then we're like, okay, we'll have this duck. Okay, perfect. So they went fucking cooked the duck and they served the entire duck. But before they served the entire duck, they were serving us tofu, some beef, rice, fucking one of the guys there ordered scorpion, so we had fried scorpion. It was fucking delicious. Bro, y después te traen el pato from the feet all the way up to the fucking head.
Oh, wow.
Everything, the brain, todo. Bro, it was so freaking good. So good.
I think I know that when I was I think it was in either Shanghai or Beijing, that they had a famous like roasted duck place where like you could see like them cooking the duck and hanging the ducks and everything, and I never had duck like that like since like it was amazing.
Dude, the steak I had at the donde nos estamos quedando, we were staying at a Regent Beijing or whatever. Obviously I couldn't afford this shit, so it was all Ashley Wood and 3A paying for it. But we had a grass-fed fucking ribeye. Oh, Dios mío, cabrón. Oh my God. Yo me lo estaba comiendo, bro, and tears were falling. This is so good. I was trying to remain professional. Of course, I'm like crying inside. Oh, yeah, sure. Bro, it was so good. It was so good.
That is awesome. Those world experiences are amazing, man. I love the Chinese people too, man. Like going over there, they're so sweet. They're so nice. Especially if I try to learn. If like when I was there, I was trying to learn to speak Chinese. So I was trying to learn Mandarin, and I would try to say a little bit here and there. You know what I mean? Like
yeah. I know.
Hao.
Yeah, ni hao.
Chinese people, ni hao ma, and all the muñecas ni han mi li. And so it was it was man, they're so nice and so sweet. Like there's this, I remember there's this one lady though when I was like, it was kind of like a 7-Eleven or something across from the hotel that we were at, and she always
Mm-hmm.
seemed like kind of mean. She always had kind of like this scowly face. And
Mm.
like one, and then like I went in there and I tried to speak some Chinese. She was like, like she got all like, oh, like look at you trying to speak, like really nice about it, and she was like trying to help teach me and everything.
That's
Everybody there
awesome.
was so sweet, you know what I mean? Like it was like the one, it was only like one lady that seemed kind of mean, but then when as soon as I spoke some Chinese, she was
The only problem I really had was with the taxi drivers, and it's because taxis at least in Beijing are not regulated. So like anybody, like scammers, there's scammer taxis all over the fucking place, and you being a tourist, don't know the language, don't know the fucking currency. I mean, they can charge you whatever 120 300 whatever. I forgot the name of the currency, I apologize, but like
the
like
REM or RM,
yeah,
RMB,
yeah,
RMB.
dude, and to you it might be, I don't know, $10, $20, so you don't give a fuck, but you're still getting fucking scammed up the ass. But like that was the only problem, dude, in the airport, dude. It was crazy because like airports here in the States, like tu sale, you can come in, come out, tranquilo, go out. Let me go back over there. Like once you're out, it's a wrap, son. You're not coming back in. Like you need fucking, like, it's like military people right there. So
Yeah.
you're out, and it's fucking weird. So I was just like, oh my god. Because I got lost. So let me tell you. let me tell you. So my first experience being in Beijing, it was that one, right? So I was supposed to meet Ashley Wood and in, I think, Corey, whoever, at the airport. Couldn't find them. Thank God I found people that I knew from the States who are fans of Ashley Wood, so I knew that they were gonna be going to the Ashley Wood, to the convention, if you will. It was like an art, whatever. But el punto es que, so I decided to go with them. I'm like, I can't fucking find Ashley Wood. I don't know how to communicate with him. I didn't have any connection. Sprint was non-existent in Beijing. So, bro, I go to their hostel or wherever the fuck they were staying. And I was trying to get that guy to, the guy that owned the place, or who was, whoever was working there, to find me a taxi to take me to the place I needed to go. I found a map with the region Beijing on there, so I could see it in English and in their fucking, in Mandarin, if you will. It's right there. Like, I need to go here. Bruh, estuve the entire day trying to get a fucking taxi driver to get me to the goddamn hotel.
Oh,
And I was so scared. Like, imagine you being completely displaced in a completely different country that you don't know the language. Like, you don't know where the fuck you're at. It's a wrap, son. Like, cabrón, man. But anyway, they found the spot. I got taken there, and I found my room. Cabrón, I get into my room. The phone rings. My mom. I'm like,
how does she know?
time out. Excuse me? Mommy, what the fuck, bro? Like, I didn't even know where my room was. My mom, cabrón. It blew my mind, cabrón. It blew my mind. My mom calling to make sure I was okay. I'm like, Mommy, how the fuck did you find? Like, where the fuck?
Tell before me.
Cabrón. Like, it's just, I couldn't have scripted it better. Like, completely lost for the entire day. Finally get there at night over there. Y suena el teléfono, and it's my fucking mom. Like, it was just insane, dude. Insane. I'm like, yeah, I just called, Regent and find the deal and Figueroa, and then you were there. I'm like, oh my God, if it was that easy to get here, dude, you don't understand the amount of pain in the ass I've been through to get here, dude. Jesus. Anyway,
Dude, I'm not gonna go too on long, but I got lost in Beijing too. I was visiting the summer palace, but it was wintertime. So it was the Emperor's Summer Palace, and like the way it is like a fort, like you walk into it, and it's like a big fort, and there's a huge wooden gates in the front, huge wooden gates in the back, and then the trail goes on, and you walk around like the water and all this stuff. Well, and at 7 o'clock it closes. Well, me and my friend were on the way back, and it was snowy. It was like really snowing and stuff, and we were getting cold, and I was like, dude, like, I don't know who thought of it, but one of us was like, let's race like so we could run. Let's run, you know, like we'll race whoever gets to the front first, you know, whatever. So I was like, oh, all right, cool. Well, we go running, and then he takes off. I don't know what happened, but I lost him. And when I got to the doors to the fort area, the shit was all blocked off.
Oh, fuck.
So I was like, wait, I could have sworn I walked in this way, but I didn't really know. And I'm by my fucking self. So I walked around the building, and I couldn't find anything that looked familiar to me. I was like straight up in the palace thing, stuck, like I didn't even know. So I saw this dude with these two girls. They're walking, and I was like, oh, excuse me, exit. And he was like, oh, follow. So they followed me, and then they took me to the exit. So I got to this other exit, and when I walked out, I felt like when I got out of there, I was like Steve Rogers, like when he in New York City
For the first time.
Oh, shit! Like, where the fuck am I? Like, what the hell? Oh my god! So I was like the front has to be that way. Like I remember that I walked to the right, so I gotta walk that way, and I'm walking in the streets of Beijing, solito. And freezing. Oh, and I have my asthma because of snow and everything. And oh my god! And then I got to the front, and I found the rest of the people I was with, and they're like, "Oh my god, we thought we were lost. Like we didn't know where you were." They're all freaking out, but oh man, that was scary. Eventually, like the asthma stuff went away and everything, and it was fine. But damn, that was fucking scary as shit.
It gets scary, dude, when you're by yourself, literally by yourself in a completely fucking different country where you, again, uy, Dios mío.
Yeah, it's like being out in the ocean all by yourself with no wetsuit or no board.
Básicamente, dude. Dude, again, when I was in the
sorry.
No, tranquilo. When I was in the in the airport, and all the military people were walking there, like, you know, literally military people with AK-47s walking through the airport. I was like, diablo, cabrón, if I do something stupid here, it's a wrap, son. They're either gonna shoot me, or I'm never gonna see the United States again. So, like, you don't know, cabrón. When I was at the hotel, and you know, I woke up at 3-4 in the morning. Everything was dark outside. Everything. So they apparently, like, take the grid down. There was no lights. No cars on the road, no lights. I thought a fucking Godzilla was coming. I swear to God, I'm like, holy fuck. I've never seen... Bro, I swear to God, I've never seen such a sight of, like, being, you know... You're accustomed to the States. Everything's on at all times. Fucking doesn't matter if the store's closed, it's fucking on. If you're in a high rise, you're gonna see the lights. Bro, I woke up. I was fucking high. I don't know how high I was in el hotel, but I was high. And then I opened the curtains, and I don't see anything. Everything's fucking dark. I see like one street light down there, and then everything's just fucking dark. I'm like, wow. What the fuck, bro? And like, am I dreaming still? Like, what the fuck? Like, I was like, okay, I'm up. And then I'm like, well, I am in China. It's what is it? Communist fucking... Whatever. So it's different. It's different here. Clearly.
Yeah.
Pero yeah. So like the point is being lost in a place like that, like, cabrón, you gotta be careful because you never know. It
humbles you too, right? Like it
100%.
Like you realize that you ain't shit. This is how people like Americans die and get lost too. You know what I mean? Like if you're not careful,
and it makes me appreciate what we have, as fucked up as it may seem, as oh my god, fucking crazy, whatever. I appreciate that I live in the United States of America, bro. I appreciate it 100%, no matter how much crazy shit is happening. Yeah. You know, could it be better? 100%, yes, of course. But I appreciate that I am here, dude. Not anywhere else, dude.
Yeah, dude. How about hot water? Like I used to tour. I used to tour the country with a band, and we would shower. Like sometimes I'd only get a shower like once a week or something like that. Or I remember I went from Queens, New York, all the way to Texas with no shower. Like,
oh my God.
Nasty. Yeah, it was nasty. So like even to this day, like I I get I'm grateful for a hot shower. Like even I mean it was kind of like self-imposed poverty because I wanted to tour with a band, so it's not like I like had like real rough. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
I wanted
It's
to go
not like,
home
oh
and
my
to go
god,
home.
I'm fucking. But like, you know, but you still understand what it is like. So
I know.
I was gonna say, in Puerto Rico, when I lived in Puerto Rico, so I was born there. Lived, we moved to El Paso, Texas. Then we moved back when I was 4.
Okay.
Point is, from 4 to 18, I was in Puerto Rico. If you wanted a hot shower, somebody had to wake up in the morning and connect the heater for the water outside. Otherwise, papi chulo, good morning, it was gonna be cold. And when I say cold water, it's probably room temperature water. But you know, we're bitches. We're fucking humans. You know, we're shit like if we were talking about 20,000 years ago, we would have been like, no problem. But you know, we're preppy. Oh my god. But anyways, so like,
no, we're such.
yeah, I know, we're bitches. So like,
pampered.
if exactly, so like, if nobody remembered to like hook up the fucking heater in the morning, well, papi, you're fucking getting, you know, y eso. Like, we didn't have AC. Like, we have like window units over there, but like not like central ACs like we have here in the States. Like every room, like everything has AC here. Over there was like windows open, papi, puertas abiertas. Like cockroaches, fucking mice and rats will come in. I mean, not like what we were watching TV and shit, but you know, they would sneak in. Like you wouldn't see them, but they would sneak in. Putas. Pero,
I remember. That was one cool thing. Like my parents we have a lot of family in different parts of South America. We have family in Venezuela and Mexico. And I remember visiting and staying at the different houses and stuff. And like it sounds kind of ghetto right now when I think about it. Like when we were kids, though, my brother and I had fun playing with the cockroaches in the garage. Cause like they would always like creep in the garage, and try to smash them and stuff, like have fun, like playing with the cockroach.
Hey, Bobby,
I mean, we're just
cockroaches.
visiting though. We're still very pampered. I'm not trying to sound like I ever had the rough life. I know I've been pampered my whole life. I just got the sampler here and there from visiting Venezuela. That was the first time I saw child poverty.
Yeah.
I never thought I mean, I was a kid still myself, but I saw child poverty in Venezuela when I was young, and I was like, oh my God. Like, I thought we had to take the kids with us. Like when, like,
really,
like, it was like they got to come with us because like, look, his genes, like it's like barely there. Like the poor kids are sleeping on the floor and stuff. Like, how do you have kids sleep? Like I couldn't understand. Like as a little kid, I couldn't understand it.
Couldn't comprehend it. Even now, you can't comprehend shit like that. Like what the fuck? Like, you want to just bring them all? Like, I get to, if you could take care of them all, sure. Bring them over here.
Yeah. If you could, or you know, like in Costa Rica, they had some that like, you know, because like my dad had a really hard time because he's puro güero, and they would all like gravitate to him. Like they saw my dad and they're like money. So like they go bug my dad and stuff, and yeah, because you know
they knew what's up. It's like, oh, dinero, chavo, papi, let's go. Or
hombre tiene dinero, señor.
Plata, por favor.
Yeah. But you know, it is, you know, that's how it is.
It is, bro. It sucks. I hate to think about it. What you were saying about the showers, like every time I take a shower, or you know, when I'm bathing my kid and we just play in there for, I don't know, 30 minutes or whatever, like it's one of those things that it's kind of stupid, but at the same time it isn't. Like I literally think about how grateful I am, the fact that I can sit here on this hot shower for 30 minutes while I play with my kid. Like I have, like it never goes. I never take that for granted. It's funny because I take a lot of shit for granted, but when it comes to hard, like showers, like it always comes to mind. That and power, like having light and power, like to me, like I'm always so goddamn grateful. You know, in Puerto Rico, power come in and out and whatnot. Here, like you flip a switch, there's power. It doesn't matter where the fuck you are. It doesn't matter. I mean, you have to be fucking poor, dead fucking ass poor to not have power. But like, if you flip a switch here, there's power. At least in my house and wherever I've been. So I'm so goddamn grateful the fact that I can flip a switch, there's power, and then I go take a shower and it's hot and I can just sit there, have fun with my little kid, play with toys, or just even me myself with some music and just fucking reflect on whatever. It's just, I never take it for granted. I think it's stupid because, you're fucking taking a shower, gives a shit. But like at the same time, I'm like, man, I'm so grateful because there's so many people that don't have this. So many people that don't have this. Yep.
And I think people from other countries or anywhere, it could be in the United States too, where people don't have hot water.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure they would. It may. I mean, I don't know. Like, I would like to think that at least like I appreciate it. Like at least like while I have, because if it goes away, like with the fucking COVID, like just bring back COVID just for a minute because Because like you don't know when you're gonna lose. Like you don't know if we're gonna all lose the ability to have hot water and lights like this one day. You know what I mean? Like with COVID, who would have ever thought that we would have lost Comic-Con? You would have never fucking thought that there would be no Comic-Con in 2020 back in 2019. You just never would have thought of that. So while I was at all those Comic-Cons and all those different events, I was grateful to have them. I soaked up every minute, everything I could get. I relished and enjoyed everything. So I could look back on it now that it's gone. I can tell myself, and I know that I never took it for granted. I was always grateful to have that. I always knew it was a luxury, that I was living a dream, that I was a part of something that I know that not everybody gets to have. Not everybody gets to go to Comic-Con and do all the dope shit like we're talking about, going to Beijing and all that. Like not everybody gets to do that type of shit. And while it was happening, I was grateful for it. I always appreciated it. I never wanted to leave. I always wanted to stay. Like it was,
100%, dude. I never wanted to end.
You know what I mean? Oh man. Yeah. I mean, to the point where I get myself sick at Comic-Con. You know what I mean? Like I get, because like I get dehydrated, lack of sleep.
Bro, I would lose my voice of just talking, not screaming, just so much talking. You would lose your voice.
Yeah. Just And oh man, and it's like you're having so much fun that like the joy of the whole experience is energizing you and keeping you going and going and going the whole time. Man, I miss it so much.
1 billion %. Really miss it.
I'm a, like being into collecting, it does. We're all different types of people, and there's definitely types of people that are not as social as others. You know what I mean? That aren't really into that part of it, which I can understand. That's fine. Everybody's different. But like for me, I love being social and I love being out with people. I'm a musician, so I love playing shows. I love performing. I love playing music and seeing people dance.
You feed off that energy too. You feed off that fucking people just enjoying what you're doing while you're playing and shit. Like,
yeah, it brings so much. It's like it enriches my soul. It makes me feel great. So it's like not having it. It's like it's like I feel it missing. I think starting in November, I've been okay. Like emotionally, I've been okay with the whole COVID. I've been dealing with it, working on my videos, doing my thing. But like starting at the beginning of November, that's when the shit started really fucking with me. Because I was like, beginning of November, I remember I was telling my wife, I was like, I want to play a show. I want to play music with my friends. I'm losing it. Like I feel like I'm getting depressed. Like this shit is depressing me. Like I really want to play music so bad, and I can't play music with my friends. I can't play shows. Like I can't do the things that I would look forward to doing the most. You know what I mean? Aside from seeing my kids, which is great. I get to see my kids all the time, but it's like that more personal experience of connecting with people and
human interaction, just straight up human interaction. I mean, you're like you said, you get to spend a bunch of time with your family. That's great. 100%. Like I've enjoyed 1,000,000,000%. I can't overstate how much I've loved spending time with my kid. This whole COVID bullshit. But like you need human interaction. Like you need you need more people. Like you need to do what you normally do. Like for you playing in bands, feeding off that energy from people listening to the music that you guys are making. Like it's all like, it's not simple. It's a little bit more complex because, for people to understand, like for people who don't do what you do or people who don't know what I do, like it's hard to understand, like feeding up that energy from people. Like I've never played live. I don't know what that feels like, but I've done, live streams, or even when I'm fucking, I put a video up and I just see people commenting on, on videos, on real time, if you will. Like I feel up for that when I'm at Comic-Con, like talking to people. Like I get so many people, oh shit, I know you from this and this and that, and then we start talking. Like I feel up for that. So like it's a very different atmosphere, and like when you lose that atmosphere, and again, especially you, where you fucking play on a band, like I can only imagine, like you just fucking, you're like, I need this, like I missed this, like I want some.
That's how because I'm still like, a lot of people will say like, oh, you can just like play along to recordings, like put like a recording on. I'm like, yeah, I could, but that's always been practice.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I put on recordings to practice, but the real thing, it's like,
it's not the same.
Yeah, it's like, come on, man. It's like, you're basically telling me to go to the hub instead of to going to a woman. You know what I mean? Like that's basically what it is. It's like,
it's basically saying, give me a fleshlight instead of giving a real woman. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same. It's not going to be the same. It's not the same.
Your body is made to go with, a human person, you know what I mean? Or if not a woman, whatever anybody listening wants, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be whatever I like it, whatever you like, you know what I mean? Want to be inclusionary,
Yeah, of course.
So like whatever you want, like having that taken away, it's like that's it hits me in the soul. So
it's hard.
I can't wait. So I'm trying to get together with this piano player from this jazz group that I was playing in, and he's from Texas, and he's got a very cool Latin jazz flavor to his piano playing, and he's
that's
dope.
Awesome.
He's dope as hell. Very much inspired by I think he's from Puerto Rico too, Michel Camilo, and he's a jazz piano player and he sounds a lot. He's influenced by Michel Camilo. And so you and anybody else ever wants to hear some crazy ass Latin jazz, Michel Camilo is the shit. Like
Michel Camilo, I'll check it out.
Yeah, Michel Camilo, and God, he's amazing. He'll move his hands so fast, it just looks like he's just going like this, but you could hear like
like a blur.
Yeah. But he's amazing, and he always has great drummers and musicians with him. Oh man, like he's off the hook. But
that's awesome. Can you guys like get shows together, like where people, I don't know, like live shows, even at fucking drive-throughs, but like what is it? Drive-in movies, where the fucking screens outside. I don't know, like play outside, have people either stay on their cars or fucking be separated so that shit doesn't happen. So like at least you're playing in front of a live crowd and you just get that fucking that fix.
Yeah. The closest I got was like what we did was my neighbor. I live in this cul-de-sac, and it's like it's a nice community we have over here. And the neighbor's kid graduated high school, and so like what they had done, and like they had like this whole car parade to celebrate, and all the neighbors got out in our front yards. And then what I did was, because I have a PA over here, I put on the Pomp and Circumstance. And I got into my driveway with my snare drum, and I'm and like everybody was outside in their driveways for the graduation ceremony and everything, and that was awesome. That was cool. That was like the closest thing to doing like a show,
like a live show.
Yeah. So I was actually like in my driveway with my snare, playing. But like, yeah, if I could get musicians over and I don't know, maybe set up some kind of thing, it'd just be so complicated, and then you get people stuck in their cars. It's like, man, I want you guys out there like shaking your asses. Like I want to see people move. Like when I think about my favorite shows, it's people dancing, people moving, especially because especially because I can't dance. It's like really, really bad. I can't dance. It's my dad's fault. Everyone blames my dad. I blame my dad. It's too funny. My wife gets so mad because she's like, oh gosh,
You don't know how
my
to do
oldest
anything.
yeah, she's like, I can't. I'm like, hey, look, I'm really embarrassed about it. Okay, don't you forget that I'm still Latino here. Okay, and I'm embarrassed that I can't dance. All right. Just because that other half of me is screwing it up doesn't mean that I don't feel the shame. Okay, so be gentle. And it's so funny because my oldest daughter, she can't dance like me, but my youngest daughter, she has the Latin genes when it comes to dancing.
Really?
And she knows how to shake her little 1-year-old butt like right away. You can just clap like that.
That's
She
hilarious.
starts dancing salsa. Just
She's
right
like,
away,
bing,
she starts
bing,
going.
bing, ding, ding, ding,
She
ding,
knows.
ding.
Yeah,
Papi, I got this, Papi. I got this. What do you got?
Yeah.
What do you got?
And I'm jealous. I'm looking at the 1-year-old baby. I'm like, how's she dance better than me? How's she dancing so good?
That has to be in me. Come on, access it now. I need to dance.
Yeah, it's got to be in there somewhere. So yeah, I gotta take classes or something, or maybe it's I think about the beat too hard, because I'm a drummer and I'm thinking like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. It's like stop thinking like that, just move. And I'm like, I can't help it because now they're playing the cowbell, and I'm thinking about what kind of cowbell is that? Is that like some?
That's hilarious. Too specific. You're like, no, but he's not playing it right. Okay, so hold up. I can't dance to this because he's going blah blah blah, and he should be going blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Come on, man. What are you doing? You're pulling me off the fucking song. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'll get way nerdy about it. I'll get way too into it. But.
So listen. 30 minutes ago, you asked me what was the first thing you collected, and then we went in this tangent. So.
Wow.
So I know it's probably more than 30. It's probably like 40 minutes ago. But listen. Okay. So what was the first thing you collected? I'm trying to answer that question.
So yeah, the very first collection I actually started was TV guides. I would lame. Let
me swallow. Time out. But you're telling me that the Shartimus Prime
Yeah.
started collecting fucking TV guides, cabrón. Oh, this scenery is over. I appreciate everybody watching. Thank you so much. I'm out. Talk to me, puppy. TV guides, that's hilarious.
TV guides, I think because they came out with variant covers, and then I think it was shortly after that I was like collecting comic books. But I like the whole idea of there being different covers, and then my grandparents and they didn't want the old ones, and I was like, oh, they have like the other variant. My grandparents have this cover, my parents have this cover, and I wanted to have the different covers on there, and I would just collect the TV guides. So I did that like when I was like 7. And I collected comic books. I had like a little rock collection. So I mean, I was a really shy nerd. I was voted most shy in 8th grade. I was like a very self-conscious kid. Yeah, I mean, and I would get bullied and stuff because I would ask for it. I was always super self-conscious. So I was bullies. Like I just didn't have the confidence to just brush it off or think of a comeback. You know what I mean? Like if somebody, would say something like a mama joke or something, like I'll take it to heart instead of just making a mama joke right back. That's what you're supposed to do. Someone makes a mama joke, you just make a mama joke right back. But, I was always, I don't know, I was too self-conscious or too stuck in my head as a kid. I couldn't, I would let myself get caught up. So I was a really shy kid. And I don't think it was until I found music and when I was in high school that I actually got any kind of confidence, because I wasn't good at any sports. All my cousins are good at sports. I liked playing sports, but I wasn't good at it. I wasn't good at school. I liked reading books when I was a kid, but I wasn't smart. Still not smart. Still not good at sports. So it's like as a kid, I would get depressed because I was like, I'm not good at anything. Like, what the fuck am I doing here? Oh, I was good at drawing, but my brother, who's 2 years younger, was better. Than me.
You're like, fuck it, I'm done. I'm not doing anything else.
Yeah. I was like, I was a self-proclaimed loser before I was 10. And then yeah, but like, but you know, when I was older and I got in high school, I found drums and that was my calling, and it just made everything else easier. But like, I was collecting in high school too. I got started collecting action figures with Power of the Force, Star Wars figures.
Ooh, Power! Listen, Power of the Force was the shit. That's when I
Yeah, I
started
still have them
collecting.
too.
That's when I started looking for the variants and the errors and like when
Yes.
fucking Kenner or I forgot what's it
It was
Hasbro
Kenner,
whoever
yeah.
Kenner,
Yeah.
right, and they
Hmm.
forgot to like fucking drill the hole on the fucking whatever action figure it was. So
Like
there
there was,
was
oh,
a
I
few
have one here, like
variants.
the Boba Fett. There was like a Boba Fett that had like
Oh, I know. Oh my
the half
yes,
circle on the hand.
yes,
This is the
yes.
regular one, but you know, they had all the different little tiny
My
things.
man, dude, I was all with me and my mom because obviously I couldn't fucking drive anywhere, so I was expect,
Right.
and I was in Puerto Rico too, so we had like one
Oh,
fucking Toys R Us. That's
ah,
it. But
yeah.
dude, oh man, Power of the Force, oh man, it means so much to me because that I started collecting that, and of course the Masters of the Universe stuff, and then of course Spawn was a huge
Oh yeah.
like that was like me like moving up in collecting like
Right.
Spawn. Like you're fully collecting Spawn now. This shit's amazing.
Yeah.
So
That
goddamn,
was a
dude.
game changer for me. I remember seeing that, like I was like, whoa, these aren't toys. Like I remember
Mm.
thinking like they're not toys anymore. Like these are for like this is a whole
This looks
different game changer.
amazing. The texture, the paint, the fucking
Yeah.
sculpt. You're
Hmm.
like Jesus Christ. You're like you're used to the power of the
That
Force, and then you see this fucking Spawn McFarlane figure. You're like, God damn.
Yeah, no, they intimidated me. At first I thought it was intimidating. I didn't actually collect Spawn toys back in the day, but I did. I remember I got the Kiss figures though.
Mm-hmm.
McFarlane Toys made these crazy ass Kiss figures, and I remember picking those up. I thought those were really dope. Like they came with like they weaponized like the instruments and stuff. So
It,
like
it looked badass. Now, my
yeah.
question to you, Mr. Shartimus Prime, when the fuck did you decide to like let me fire up a camera and let me fucking make some goddamn videos about this shit?
Oh, like oh, that happened like around high school, like with the Power of the Force.
Really? High school, dude? Do you have videos on your channel from when you were in high school?
I have videos from when I was like 8. I've been making home videos like my whole life.
Wow.
I made Mega Man. I made a Mega Man movie when I was a kid.
That's
Um,
sick.
yeah, yeah. I would make like commercials with. I would make music videos with my friends. Like I'd have my friends come over, and we would lip sync. Like I was like, okay, you're gonna play the drums, you're gonna do the piano, you're gonna play, or I was gonna do the piano. I wanted to be Axl Rose, so I would do the piano and sing, and then you play guitar. My brother would play guitar. My brother would try to dress like Slash. Like it was hilarious because my brother had like the really curly
Long
hair.
hair, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So he would be Slash, and my dad was the cameraman. My dad was always into video production and stuff. My dad majored in broadcasting, so it was always like my dad was always making like these slideshows and these little movie things. He used to work for ILM like back in the day.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was like kind of like a regular thing, like like once a week or something like that. He had a projector and he would play like these little movies that he would make. And so I always thought, oh, okay, yeah, we make movies here. Like yeah, I want to make a movie too. And my dad would be the cameraman. He was always getting cameras, like the latest camera stuff. I mean, we weren't
Yeah.
allowed to hold the cameras, but he would do it. We'd make what was it? When I was in high school, we did Shadow Master. There was like a superhero that we had, and we had villains and fight scenes and all this shit. And after high school, like when I was in high school, I met my friend Paulo, and we did movies and stuff. Even like while we were in college, and out of out of high school, I went to Academy of Arts College, and I took a film directing class over
Mm-hmm.
there, and I learned a bunch of stuff about how to work camera angles and a bunch of camera tricks, and
Yeah.
like a lot of basic stuff, the 180-degree rule and things
Yep.
like that. And but yeah, like but so for me, like when YouTube first showed up, I was like, finally, Like it's finally here. Like this is dope as fuck. Like I remember when I first really got into watching YouTube, it was around 2006, 2007. And I think I was looking for Masterpiece Starscream. And that's how I found videos on YouTube, was because I was looking for pictures of Masterpiece Starscream, and I saw somebody reviewing it. And like I remember coming home from work every day, just like getting stuck watching YouTube videos. I was like watching YouTube videos, going on eBay. And I was like constantly like watching. And then I was like noticing like, man, like these guys don't sound like they like to me, the impression I got was that like nobody had a girlfriend. Like and I was like, and I was thinking to myself, like, hey, I collect toys, like, and I'm getting laid. Like, this is like, I know there's more of us out there.
That's right.
I know there's more of us out there, you know? And so I was like, I want to be like, I want to be like the dirty one. I want to be the guy that you could kick it with and joke around with, and like, you know, let's play with figures. Now let's go to the club. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be that guy. And I want to make dirty jokes, because I always love fart jokes and butt jokes and all that stuff. So I wanted to go Shartimus Prime. I was like, Shartimus Prime. That's hella funny. I was like, but it's like not gross enough. So that's why I thought of Shartimus Prime.
Yeah.
And I was like, if people think this name is funny, then it's going to be fun. Like, it's going to be cool. Like, if you get the name, like, if you get the joke with the name, then we're cool right off the bat. And there's not that much to explain from there. And then
100%.
When, like, the videos started coming. That first video I did with the Devastator, that was like the one I picked up while I think I was in Beijing when I got that one.
Really?
So like my first action figure review was like a Chinese knockoff that I picked up in China.
What were you doing in China? That was
my ex was Chinese, so I went with her and her family, and
that's so you had people that knew the place and shit.
Yeah, so like that story about you having to get out of the airport and all that shit, I was lucky as hell I didn't have to do any of that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that was like that I can't even imagine that. But but I had people with me that spoke fluent Chinese.
Beautiful. Like, so I'm assuming you had a good time over there. Fucking ate delicious.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, the only scary thing really, aside from like getting myself lost, was like just like the clubs sometimes can get like a little bit weird sometimes, or I don't know. Like I had like some Russian dude wanted to fight me like out of nowhere. Like he just wanted to fight me hella bad, and like some Afghani guy, this guy from Afghanistan, he wanted to fight me too. I'm like, dude, what the fuck is up with my face?
Do I have the face?
Like,
What's up?
Like,
what the fuck?
Yeah. So I don't know what it was, but like, yeah, just out of nowhere. Like I said, the Chinese people were very, very nice. Not one Chinese person wanted to fight me. But yeah, some random Russian dude just like grabbed this huge dude, just like grabbed me at
Forma de Russia.
And I was like, holy shit! Like, and I was like, no entiendo. I was like, I'm not gonna speak English. I was sticking to the Spanish.
¿Qué pasó, papá? No entiendo. ¿Qué está pasando aquí? Oh my God, no sé.
Déjame. No entiendo.
Oh, this bitch is not American. It's okay.
Yeah.
Let him go.
Yeah, no. And my ex's brother, like he came in, like, and he had my back, and he pushed him away, and he was yelling something at him in Chinese. So it was like Russian, Spanish, Chinese. Like, all in one.
Fucking revolú de lenguaje. It's like, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but okay.
Yeah. It was a trip, man. That was a weird moment. But I mean,
that was your first review then, huh?
Yeah, my first review was a knockoff Devastator. It was a Chinese knockoff Devastator.
What made you just say, I need to post a review of this on YouTube? You know?
Yeah, it was like,
¿Qué te dio en la cabeza, tío? You know, I gotta fucking make this shit on YouTube, son.
Oh, you know,
it's been so long you don't remember?
No. Like it's more than one thing, but like, see what I really loved about. Okay, I have the answer. So what it is I loved the comment section. I thought the comment section was dope, and even now, like, you'll find comments left by me like everywhere. Like I people run into, like, I love the way the comment section works, because you can interact. It's the first time you can make a video and then people can say how they feel about it. Because before with television, you just watch the shit and
and that was it.
And that was it. Yeah, you don't get to say anything back. So the fact that you could talk back amazed me. And then you could do video responses back then. Remember that shit? I love that shit. Like, you make a video and then make a video back, and it'll be like right there at the bottom until they started abusing it, you know?
Yeah.
But like, that personally I thought was amazing, because I was getting a lot of people responding to me. Every time I would leave a comment somewhere, someone else would respond back to me. Or I would go back and check my comment, and there'd be a bunch of likes under my comment. I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
People like what I said. Oh, I'm talking to hella strangers. Like, this website is dope as fuck. I love this. So I was like, I gotta get, like, dude, I've been waiting for this my whole life. Like, I've been working on home videos my whole life. I gotta get a video up here. I gotta do something, you know? So that's why I was like, on YouTube, I want to be a part of this. I want to be in this game. So I figured, hey, you know, post a video and then no one's going to see it, you know, because even back then, like, the internet was like a big, vast, you know.
Yeah, even back then, dude, it's crazy to think about it right now. But yeah, even back then.
Yeah, back then I was like, I'm going to post this and no one's going to watch it. So I remember I posted it up. I asked my brother to leave like, hey, hit the like button for me, please, so I don't feel like a loser to, like, just leave it. You know what I mean?
the first like, yo, hit a like, bitch.
Yeah, hit that like. Like my first like was forced upon, like, by my brother, or maybe I hit it myself. I don't know, but I was like, just, you know, so something's up there. And then I think Lou Thug, from way back, I think he was the first person who was a stranger that left a comment on there. I don't know if you remember who Lou Thug was, but he's from New York. Boricua also, and he left a comment about my sound wave. But I remember him, and then Century Productions too. I remember Century Productions was actually the first person I actually started going back and forth with. So it's like, before I knew it, like, there's like this Lou Thug guy, and then there's a Century Productions guy, and he happened to live really close. And me and him would message talking back and forth. So it was like, just like right from the get-go, there was already like this little community kind of like forming, and like, it just grew and grew from there. Like, it really grew fast too. Like, that first year of me being on YouTube, it's like the shit grew pretty fast, man. It was like, it was crazy seeing how that escalated, and how we got like this little Marvel Legends community thing going and stuff. And it just tripped me out that there's all these other collectors out there, and they're all like, oh yeah, no, I love collecting and I love the women too. Yeah, let's do it. You know, that we talk about whatever. I was like, yeah, all right, cool.
You're like, fuck yeah, baby.
Yeah, it's like, you know, it's like, all, you know, we could be Mang and be collectors at the same time. You know, why not? So, but you know, I always feel like weird saying that now, because you can't really talk that way in public. So it's like, I don't want to make it sound like I never intended the channel to exclude anybody. I'm just saying that was like, that was the take that I had at that time, was like, bro dudes. You know, like, bro dudes, like, let's all bro dudes, like, hey, bro dudes. You know what I mean?
Because back in that time, you know, you really didn't know any females that collected anything or were in the same, like I'm trying to remember right now. Back then, and I don't know. So to put it in perspective, back then, like when I was in high school in Puerto Rico, didn't know any females that gave a shit about Pokemon, anime, fucking, or American cartoons like Transformers and G.I. Joe and all this shit. Fast forward, I know about one girl from my high school days who is a anime freak. Now, I don't know if she became an anime freak afterwards or before, but my point is, like, back then, like, you know, it was hard enough to get anything back then. Dragon Ball episodes, Evangelion, anything. So, knowing a female who collected or loved the same shit you did was non-existent. It was literally non-existent. So I completely understand where you're coming from. Now, like, it's changed so much. Like, it's just insane. Now you got like cosplayers, beautiful bitches
Yeah.
I shouldn't call them bitches, but you know, I call everybody bitches. But beautiful ladies making their own goddamn costumes, like just being out there in the fucking community, just collecting the same shit we do or whatever. Like back then, that just never happened. It just, you couldn't see it. And again, this was back then, pre-internet. This was back in 2000 and fucking, what is it? 2000 and, what was it? 1999 when I first connected to the internet, thanks to AOL and fucking whatever. So like it was Napster, the only place I was hanging out with people. Like no, say, like you couldn't see women at all. Like it was all males. It felt like it was all fucking penises everywhere. But then little by little, then you're like, oh, you know, women like the same shit we do too. You're a bitch, Pitu. Like, what, you thought you was only fucking men? Shut the fuck up. And then bam.
Yeah.
And that's when you like, so to your point of like, you know, si no se habla ahora, blah blah blah. But like back then, like it was just you didn't see that like at all.
Dude, I trip off of how many times I get complimented by like whatever geeky apparel, or like I was buying a gift for my mom's birthday, and like the girl that rang me up at the little, you know, I got a little jewelry thing, right? Just a little thing, and like I have like a Star Wars credit card, and it has like the Millennium Falcon or whatever. She's like, "Oh wow, I really love how that look on your credit card. That's awesome." And I'm like, and like, dude, I was like, dude, like, where the hell were you like 30 years, 25, how many years ago, 20 years ago, or whatever? I don't even know, but like, what the hell? And she looked bad too, man. Like I was like, what the hell? Or even like at conventions and stuff like that. Oh, dude, like I can't even tell you. I really can't tell you. But like it's like some of the things I'm like,
I know.
I cannot believe this shit. Like, are you like this is almost like a high school Russ diary fantasy, you know, like coming to part in real life or whatever. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like she'd not just say that. She'd not just look that. I can't believe that. So it's crazy, and it's dope. I think it's really cool.
100%.
I love that more people are into this, and it's shedding a light on a lot of different kinds of people that collect, and it's fine. Like, you know, when I first started the channel, I was a lot more crude and a lot more like, you know, like, oh bro, like,
I think we all were.
You know, but like now it's like it's, you know, I don't normally show stuff like that much anymore. I mean, yeah, I reviewed that statue over there, but it's like, you know, I still got to be me.
100%.
But I definitely don't want to push people away, and the fact that we have more types of people involved in stuff, I think it's great. That's why I always look at all of the nalgas for everybody. You know,
nalgas for everybody. Yep.
You're
Bring
gonna
it.
see all the nalgas. For everybody. So, you know,
even my own. You're going to see them too, Bobby.
I try to spare, but so I think it's, you know, I think it's great that we have all kinds of people involved.
Oh, awesome. I fucking love it. I fucking love the fact that like, you know, especially, we have a lot of there's a lot of stigma, if you will, if for lack of a better word, in this whole collecting community, because it's all males, and a lot of males are fucking douchebags, especially when it comes to women. Like one lady decides to fucking collect, and she comes up and remember saying, "Oh my god, titties, tú sabes." Yeah, so like I appreciate the fact that, you know, we're getting over that shit, you know, like women collect the same shit we do. Who gives a shit? Like, who gives a fuck? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Well, like, I mean, like everybody does. I honestly
think there are some channels out there kind of like, you know, I've seen a couple of them.
No need to name anybody, but yeah, go ahead.
I'm not naming anybody, but like there's some like really attractive looking female collectors out there that use that to their advantage.
Listen, and I can't blame. If I had titties, bro, I'll be pumping out fucking nipple out. Hey, what's going on, Papi Shula? Oh, OnlyFans, bitch. I can't blame them, man. You fucking look delicious. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is.
Well, well, oh man, that was like, it's the way I look at it is that I was gonna tell a joke, but that was like way funnier. That's
Oh my god, I gotta pee. I can't laugh so much. Hold up.
that is so funny. But hey, you know what though, man? I mean, to each their own. You know, everybody
100%.
plays their role in the community. Everybody has their own way of going about doing things. It's like, and the other thing I think about is like, wait, you know, I'm a handsome man, so I've been doing it accidentally this whole time. You know, with all the female collectors, or whoever, you know, all the man butt lovers out there. Like I've been teasing this whole time. See?
Yeah.
Kind of.
All this time.
Yeah, all this time I've been the one who's been teasing. So that's I'm so full of shit, but like, but
I mean, you are Shartimus Prime, so you are definitely full of shit, sir.
Yeah, I'm literally full of shit. So.
Full of shit. Isn't your transformation a septic tank? I mean, come on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's full of shit. You know, it's got the knuckles with the poop coming out of the bottom. So
poop everywhere.
Yeah. But it's, you know, that's a great thing about it is the channel and everything is it helps keep me from taking myself too seriously and all this stuff. You know,
it's awesome. Hey, listen, you've done amazing. Like I look at collectors, like toy reviewers right now, toy reviewers that were there before. I mean, I don't consider myself a toy reviewer, but I did toy review. Like even myself, like compared to you, like fucking, like I mean, you're over 500,000 subscribers, correct?
Yeah,
but,
it's over 500,000.
But still,
it's taking a long time to get there.
Oh, so. I know. Hey, listen, cabrón, easy. This is not a fucking speed race. Like this is a goddamn marathon, and the fact that you're reviewing toys, and you have 500,000 people that have said, "Oh, you know what, coño, this motherfucker, okay, I think I like what the let's fucking do it." And like it's amazing. Oh my god, my fucking microphone! What are you doing? No,
it still sounds fine over here.
I know, no, it's not you. It's a W audition. So I'm trying to like I record my audio separately in order to get have it just in case or whatever. Pero fuck a W audition. Pero going back to you, like you've done amazing, and from the few people that I follow, because funny enough, me being a toy YouTuber, if you will, and a toy collector, I don't really watch that much YouTube when it comes to toys or toy hunting and all that shit. You know, the little people that I followed or that I know, like you've done the best out of all of them. You know what I'm saying? So it's a testament to what you do. 100%. Listen, 100%, and it's freaking awesome. So like, and I still remember you talking to Kevin Smith, one of those I forgot, it was Comic-Con or some shit, and he's like, "Motherfucker, you made it, bitch!" And you're like, "That's right, motherfucker, I made it, bitch." So, but anyway, that was awesome. That was awesome. But the fact that you have 500,000 people plus, just the fact, those 500,000 people said, "I think I like what this motherfucker does. Let me sub to this bitch to check his shit out. I might not watch all his videos. I might not like all his videos, but I think I like this motherfucker." So listen, it's fucking amazing, dude. And you keep doing your shit, even through all the you have a family. Unbeknownst to apparently the people that fucking follow you, you get laid. So you have 2 fucking girls. You gotta work and all this fucking bullshit, and you still pump out fucking videos because, again, collecting is your passion, and you have this huge following. I mean, papi, like, it's fucking amazing. It's fucking amazing, bro.
It's a lot of work and it's a lot of fun, and I'm very lucky to do it. And it's like one of those things where I feel like and I've had a lot of help, by the way. Like a lot of people have helped me. So it's like, it really hasn't just been all by myself. Like even at the very beginning, like with Century Productions, I remember him giving me like some of my earliest plugs and stuff, and Sean Long a little bit later on helping me out a lot, and JC and Marvelous News helped me out a lot. And just like a lot of, I've gotten a lot of help with it, and I've tried to take advantage of that help in the most positive way by trying to make the most out of it. And I just feel like being in the position to be able to do this shit is amazing. And it's a dream come true to be able to do it. Like I literally have wanted to do this my whole life. Little did I know when I was a little kid making home videos that I was practicing for a career, you know, but I love doing it. And I will always do it. Like, even if something happens where I'll always post something on here. I can't not do it because it's just,
I feel you, bro.
It's just too awesome for that it exists to not take advantage of YouTube and being able to post. And it's like I've had my ups and I've had my downs, I've had my gaffes, I've had
who hasn't
mistakes, but like I'm always trying to learn and I'm always trying to do better. I'm always trying to work. The scary thing about YouTube thing also is that it exposes who you are. You know what I mean? Like it exposes like how you can fuck up. You know what I mean? Like I've and the internet's willing to give you to give you a fucking backhanded slap. Like there's like the internet wants to do it. So like if I fuck up, they make sure they give me a big putazo, and I try to grow and change as a person and use that in a positive way to help and to develop not just like the channel, but like work on myself personally and get a better idea of like how to react to things and just be a better content creator and a better person overall.
And a better person. 100%. And
because it doesn't work if you're a piece of shit. Like if I was a real true piece of shit, I would never get to 500,000 subscribers. You know what I mean? It would never happen.
Yeah, and if you were not being yourself, which is what I was gonna say, if you're not yourself, the internet, YouTube, whatever, they're gonna find out. They're gonna find out. They're gonna find out. Like if you're being a bitch, you're being a fucking liar. You're pretending to be said person. Like if you every time you made a video, you were pretending to be this person that was excited about toys. Eventually, we were gonna find out somehow. Right.
And even though, so that's really funny that you say that, because I've had numerous experiences in the public just being myself, but it happened to be like, okay, like the Shartimus Prime thing is one part of me, right? It's like we have our different parts of ourselves, right? And that's just like one part of me. And it's funny when that part of me shines when I'm out in public. Like for instance, like I got all excited. I was looking through a toy bin, and I found the collect and connect piece for the Giganta figure, and it had the PS, the PS right there. And I was like, ooh, look at these uñas, these toes. Oh, beautiful toes. Wow, beautiful. And then like someone just goes, Shartimus Prime? I'm like holding the figure, and I like, yeah, like it's like, oh yeah, that's me. I'm looking at action figure toes right now. Sorry. Or I was what was it? I was at Comic-Con, and I was looking at a Hot Toys display. And I was like, oh, that's so sick. That's hella sick. And I was just so excited looking at I think it was a Hulkbuster, and I was like, oh, that's so badass. And when I was doing that, like there was a dude right next to me, and I bumped into him. I was like, oh, sorry. But then I looked again, and it was Dave Cortez, who's like one of the biggest sculptors from Marvel Legends and everything. And I had already met him before. I was like, oh, wait. Oh, Dave! Like, what's going on? He's like, hey, what's up, Russ? Like, what? So he hella caught me like being like who I am in that moment. Like I was like, so, or I've had people hear my voice and like, oh yeah, your voice is recognized. I could hear you getting excited. Like that's like, So like my brother has always been jealous of that. He was like, I wish I could get happy for anything, like how you get happy for toys. Like I just don't I can't get that level of excited for shit. Like I wish I could get as excited as you get for things, but like you just get really excited. And my daughter is like that too. She has that energy. She has that high level of excitement and energy, and and it's kind of a trip seeing that getting passed down to my daughter, because
Yep.
she gets excited for all kinds of stuff. Like, yeah, oh man, like it's cool to see. She's
agree,
like my
dude.
little mini me.
I agree. With my son, it's the same shit, man. Every time, like, when he's watching Transformers, be it Beast Wars, the old school shit, or the new Netflix stuff, and he has my Transformers toys, and he sees, like, Soundwave and Optimus Prime, he's like, oh my god, it's Megatron. Bro, he gets so fucking excited. It's amazing.
Yeah,
it's so cool.
Yeah, it's like your little mini you, like.
Yeah, 100% fucking mini you, man. I love it. But listen, Russ, dude, thank you so much for being here, bro. I appreciate your goddamn time, dude. And papi, ya tú sabes, cuídense, you and your family. Take care, and I'm definitely gonna have you again. You're fucking awesome. I love you, dude. It was fun.
You, thank you.
And
so much.
maybe next time we'll talk about toys. We talked about everything else. Dude, toys. I love it.
Like, I know we talked about food for a long time.
I love it. But that's what this is about, though. That's what this is about. We talk about whatever the fuck it is.
Man.
Me neither.
I know, I can't help it.
I love it, and I appreciate your candor and everything, dude. So, papi, gracias. Thank you, and take care, papi chulo. All right?
Thank you. All right. Take care.
Take care, papa.
All right. Bye.